referred to the Faro Atlantic case. You referred to the Balkan case.
Yes.
I'm also aware of Martin Amido versus Attorney General.
Yes.
Can you quote exact which one you are relying on for our record, since it's a Supreme Court ruling? Thank you.
Very well. So the one that I was just referring to is Attorney General versus Balkan Energy Ghana Limited and another, reported in 2012, Volume 2, Supreme Court Ghana report, at page 998. And indeed, if I may quote for the committee, just briefly what the Supreme Court stated. At page 1032, the court indicated that for clearly, it would be impractical for Parliament to scrutinize and approve every single business transaction with international ramifications entered into by the executive. In our view, to give effect to the framers' purpose, there is need to imply into Article 181, Clause 5, an understanding that only major international business or economic transactions are to be subject to its provisions. Then the court also continued at page 1033.
Chairman, so I'm following through. Only major.
Only major. That's the first one.
So, by your assumption, was Agyapa major or minor? Relating it to what you just quoted, was the Agyapa transaction mandate agreement major?
The mineral royalties agreement itself was a major transaction. And I'm saying so because the Supreme Court in this same case construed a major agreement to be the substantive or primary agreement.
Chairman, my follow-up is specific. Was the Agyapa royalties transaction a major transaction in your view or not?
There's nothing like a transaction that has been signed by the government of Ghana. There were agreements signed by the government of Ghana. So there is one.
So if a transaction is not signed, Chairman, how can it be vitiated? That is
why your earlier question was very important. You sought clarity of the honorable member, which of the agreements he was referring to. The honorable member alluded specifically to the mandate agreement. And I'm saying with all respect that the mandate agreement in the circumstances was not a major agreement. It was not a major agreement because it was not the primary or substantive agreement itself. And the Supreme Court...
So the mandate agreement on Agyapa, yes, in your view, was not a major international economic transaction?
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to say.
But I must explain why it was not a major agreement. And I'm saying that in Balkan Energy, the Supreme Court construed a major agreement to be the primary agreement itself. So all other transactions or agreements that flowed from the primary agreement or could be construed as subsidiary need not be submitted to this Honorable House for approval. Indeed, Balkan Energy, the reason why the court declared the transaction as unlawful or unconstitutional was that the agreement in question was a major one.